Hello YouTube, this is RsGames1999, the platform gamer, and I'm here to cover... another Gligar13vids commentary. I've been meaning to do this for a while. It is his Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time review. You know, I was going to do another one of his Sonic reviews, but I figured that would just be showing fanboyism towards the series, and took on a review that I haven't seen that many commentaries on, though that's probably just because I haven't searched very well for it. So, without further ado, let's get into this commentary.
Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be reviewing another lame-ish game for the Nintendo 64, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
1. Lame-ish game is an opinion. You're stating that as if it's derogatory to anyone who thinks it's not lame-ish. If that even is a word. Second of all, Ocarina. Say it with me. Ocarina.
Now, basically, from what I know when this game came out, it was heralded as the best game ever.
That is actually not universal. I've seen multiple people who have never even played Ocarina of Time and don't really know if it's good or bad. And I don't hold it as the best game ever. Hell, I don't have a favorite game.
This was in 1998. It's been released 5 times. On the N64, twice on the GameCube, Virtual Console, and of course the 3DS version.
Yeah, it's a little something called fan service and good marketing.
It's still the same game, but one of the GameCube versions had additional levels. It doesn't matter though, because this game is still bad.
Yes, sir, it doesn't matter. Because all the DLC out there for Star Wars The First Unleashed and Halo 4, both those games are crap, man. The DLC don't add nothing.
So, how bad is this game?
Well, off-topic interjection here. Is there like an echo in the background? Am I the only one that notices that?
Now, the N64 wasn't that great of a system. It came out in 1996 after the PS1, and yet managed to have crappier graphics.
I laugh at your stupidity, sir.
It also didn't last as long. The graphics of N64 games are very distinct, involving models that look like they came straight out of Final Fantasy VII, low textures, you know, all those blurry-ass textures.
I'm sorry, did the PS1 have precise textures to you? I mean, maybe it's just me, but I don't think 32-bit is gonna look anything more precise than 64-bit.
And, of course, frame rates that are extremely low.
Of course it's gonna have low frame rate. It's an old game. You know what? You can stick to your 60 frames per second and your photorealistic textures. I'll take a classic game any day.
It also used cartridges. Why cartridges? Because it's Nintendo, and Nintendo loved to stay in the past.
Hey, dumbass! You know why there's no Nintendo 64 disc drive? Because it failed in Japan before it even got over to America. The reason why they didn't use a disc drive is because at the time they didn't see need for change. It would suit them fine the way it was. And you know what? When they tried to use discs, it failed horribly. No one bought it.
This would be a tradition that would carry on of Nintendo liking to stick in the past. From the GameCube, with its mini discs and lack of online.
Okay, I do think he's being a bit unfair to the GameCube, but yes, I see where he's coming from here. I think the GameCube had more potential for online capability. Even the PS2 outshone it in this.
To the Wii, and of course, not only that console's horrible online, but the fact that the Wii was merely an overclocked GameCube. And from the looks of it, it looks to continue with the Wii U.
Well, you know what they say about assuming. It makes an ass out of you, and in this case, probably not me.
But now let's talk about the actual game. The game came out in 1998, the same year Half-Life 1 and many other games did.
Way to go off topic, sir. That's pretty much saying Halo 4 came out in 2012, the same way Call of Duty Black Ops 2 did.
This should give you a good indication of what the graphics were like at the time. Now keep in mind, the Dreamcast was going to come out a year later and outdo this game.
Newsflash, dumbass, a lot can happen in a year.
even though the Dreamcast's graphics weren't that great.
So, using your infinitely screwed up logic, you're going to defend a 32-bit console against a 64-bit console, yet not defend a console that outshines that console, that outshines your console that you defend the graphics of. It's graphics defending, not sense-making-ception.
So let's start off with the gameplay. So the first thing you'll notice when you start the game, everything is so low resolution.
No shit, Sherlock. No, you know what? I thought this was Final Fantasy 13. I thought I was gonna get good graphics. You know what? I looked at this console and I thought I saw an Xbox 360.
And the frame rate sucks balls too.
Elaborate. Explain.
Just look at that amazing blurry texture.
Stop being such a graphics whore. Yes, it's blurry. It was made in 1998. What do you want? Please edit your pauses out. I hate having to sit through this and add length to the video just because you are too lazy to edit yours.
And of course that frame rate, which is about 15 FPS.
Correction, 25 frames per second. More than the average animation.
And drops a whole lot. But like I said, the N64 graphics are very bland. Compared to the PS1, which actually had textures and stuff.
What do you call all of those things covering the objects in the game? What, are they just images the game makes up because it's a hacked copy?
The N64 feels crappy. So you start the game.
Whoa. Crappy how? You're not gonna elaborate on that? Well, with your record, I really shouldn't be surprised, but seriously, improve on your freaking dialogue, man!
Game, and you get to see the world's deepest plot ever. Save fucking Zelda.
And in every Mario game, we get to see the deepest plot ever. Save fucking Peach.
So basically you start off where Link is some little kid in some stupid village which nobody cares about.
And so basically this rant exists because you're some immature teenager with some stupid YouTube account that no one on this planet wants to exist.
And then basically you walk around whacking monsters, collecting items. Another common theme on N64 games is they a lot of times happen to be collectathons.
Just like Spyro, which for a very long time, even if it's not still, was a PlayStation exclusive. Again, for the console you so readily defend for crappy graphics in the face of a console with twice as good graphics, with a flaw that you hypocritically ignore.
Donkey Kong 64, Banjo-Kazooie, Super Mario 64. You'll notice this a lot.
Yeah, because they're trying to add something besides go from point A to point B.
Because the N64 got all the crappy platformers.
Oh, that's hilarious, sir. Tell another one.
While the PS1, well, that got the good games.
Like what? List examples. Otherwise, we're just gonna be making generalizations in our head, like Call of Battlefield, Halo of Honor.
So anyways, like I said, the graphics are crappy. And yeah.
Oh my god, yes, because we need to be reminded about the redundantly crappy graphics compared to photorealistic games such as Final Fantasy VII.
The camera, well, there's not really much of a camera. You have to control the camera with the amazing auto lock-on system where you hit the Z button and it locks on suddenly.
Hey, newsflash, you don't have to use the lock-on. I almost never do.
And of course, there's forced tutorials.
Can you tell the difference between a forced tutorial and a cutscene?
You've got Navi. Not just Navi, but the text moves slow, like You think there'd be voice acting? No. The N64 sucked and most games didn't have voice acting.
Cartridges! You can't put that much data on a fucking cartridge!
So you have to mash the A button, but you can't speed through what they're saying. You have to suffer this all so slowly. Seriously. So when you start the game, the frame rate sucks. Yes. This is the actual frame rate. This isn't some laggy computer. No, this is on the real hardware. This is the actual frame rate. The frame rate sucks balls. And not only that, but like I said, the graphics are all blurry because this is an N64 game, and the N64 blows. But even my N64 standards, these aren't that impressive. I mean, seriously? Just look at all that blurry ass puke. That's the actual graphics. And yeah, basically you walk around collecting rupees and shit. It's not fun at all. And then you get a sword, and then you walk around with a little bitch ass sword going. Yeah, that's seriously what the gameplay is. The gameplay is very repetitive, and it's just boring and all drawn out. Not fun at all. And trust me, after this game, every Zelda game has been the exact same since. Because, you know, it's Nintendo, and they're the only company that can get away with, in the gaming community, milk and milk.
After a very long time of me not needing to actually commentate over any of this stuff with my voice, more just make fun of him with text. What? What? What the f*** does that even mean?
And it doesn't help the animations are awful. I mean, come on. Not only is the whole thing slow, but you'll see crap like this. What the heck is that kid doing? Is he having sex with the rock? What the fuck? He's like, what is he doing? He's like, it's like he's pushing in.
I'm not this is really in the game. This is a mod. This is actual stuff. What the hell? And what the heck is the kid there doing? Is he masturbating in the grass? Just no. I'll mention one more thing. The music. The music is kind of meh-ish. I mean, it's just like elevator music, bland and forgettable.
Like many N64 games. All in all, final verdict, don't buy this game. Not on the N64, not on the Wii, not on the 3DS, not on the 3 million releases. Don't buy this game, save your money. I bought this game for $3 at the thrift store earlier, a few years ago. It was a ripoff. Don't buy it, save your money. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more.
And as if this stupid shit weren't enough to make me want to tear my hair out, on my last video, Gligar himself felt the need to respond, and so did his minuscule, quote-unquote, fan base. Why don't I read off a couple of their comments, shall I? I am not a Sonic fag, so what about that recolor in the voice reels? One, it's a stretch, but Alcatraz doesn't strongly resemble that many of the mainstream Sonic characters. His spine design is not used in for any mainstream Sonic characters, and he's, well, yeah, I admit, he's kind of a recolor of Shadow, but he's not identical, and character, I guess, is the core of it, so let's get over that. Second, voice reels are for voice acting. What the f*** do you think they're for? Third, wait a minute, I think I've heard that. Where have I heard it before? Now I remember. You're worse. Please don't ever make videos this long again. You have 11 subscribers and I don't think any of them will have the attention span to watch a video longer than 2 minutes. Joke's on this guy, look at the new total. Now, eventually, his fanbase subsided and some more intelligent people went in the comments and I got a lot of likes in the video. The current total of balance of likes to dislikes, guess what that is? 32 to 6, baby! I am way ahead of you, Gligar. And you know it. Just because your mystical fanbase didn't like my video, doesn't mean I didn't get what I came for. RsGames1999 signing off.